week right now. Alright, Monday morning, Kansas City, Missouri. Monday morning. Welcome, wake up. Welcome, wake up. Wake up, everybody. That's what we say out here. Trying to make some money. Alright, we're going to make some money. Wake up. Oh, that's going to make me mad. Alright, shout out to everybody that streamed. It's Monday morning here in America. Monday morning in America. You know, we are right now. We're in Kansas City, Missouri. Oh boy, good morning. I am in Kansas City, Missouri. Just starting my week. I got a 6-day adventure. Coast to coast to coast to border to border to coast and back. I just started it, you guys. 1 minute ago I started this. I just got in the truck, trying to wake up. Oh, there's a truck stop down near the next exit. I'm going to pull over, fill up my diesel, fill up my def, and then get some coffee. And a bunch of 5-hour energies to last me. Oh, frickin' week! Oh man, it's gonna be a crazy week. Hopefully you guys will check out the stream. I'll be streaming all week long like I do every week. And you're invited to come with me. Just a minute or two here and there as you're swiping through your timeline. Hang out for a second. It's a wild ride out here. It's a wild ride out here. It is wild and crazy. It's wild and crazy out here on the road. And I'm taking you with me. Alright, today I am driving to Kentucky. Morgantown, Kentucky, Kansas City, Missouri. GPS says I'll be there at 12:30. I don't think that's the case. They close at 1:30. So I got about an hour leeway and I'm already at the pull over for gas. So I'm going to get there and I have to pull over and wait till tomorrow at 7 a.m. However, I get as far as I can. This is the first time I'm leaving this early in the morning. Usually I leave by 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. But I'm going to get a jump on it. Early bird gets the perm. Yeah. Hey, right now I'm driving in middle America out here in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm heading to a little town called Morgantown, Kentucky. Welcome to America. Welcome to America. This is really happening. I have a text to speech, so if you talk or type in the chat, it reads it right in my ear, as if we're best friends hanging out in the truck. All day long, we're best friends, hanging out in the truck till the end of the trip. That's right, until the end. We're not stopping this stream until Saturday night when I go home. I appreciate you out there, Nate, because I just left my very, very beautiful with sad wife. She dropped me off in the truck, and once again, now I'm going to turn back on my family and drive away from it. And I know I'm not complaining a career choice I made. It's just not an easy one that I keep having to make. It's not going to make that sad decision once. I have to make it every week. It don't get easier. It don't get easier, but I get better and better at my job. The better I get at my job, the less likely I'll be doing this for the rest of my life. And I'm gonna be a housewife one day. I'm gonna be a housewife. Oh man, shout out to everybody that checked out the stream this morning. Oh man, I appreciate every single one of you. Every single one of you out there. I'll tell you what, the pay is not good on this job, but you guys make it worth it. You guys make it worth getting up and ride like a man across this country. All right, everybody. This is happening. This is really happening, and everyone is just amazing. Hopefully you guys get a chance to watch my videos. I make videos every day when I'm not driving. Well, sometimes when I'm driving, but when I'm not driving, I make these videos. I hope you guys find fun. Funny! Listen, don't get offended. Please don't think any of them are real, because they're all just me being me. That's it. Out there. Now you're speaking the language. Alright, this next exit, I'm going to take it. There's a pilot on this exit. And if you know trucking, 1, 2, 3, 4, it says I will arrive in 12 hours. No, at 12:34 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Take a couple 5-hour energies. See if that'll wake me up. Maybe I'll pour it into my coffee. That's what I'm saying. All right. Yeah. And it's not like Kool-Aid. All right. That's Kool-Aid, right? Kool-Aid. I don't even know if they use that guy in the character cartoons anymore, the commercials. I subscribe to a lot of trucker channels, and there's a ride-along gang. I don't know if you guys subscribe to him, but he's an online buddy of mine on here, and he streams right now, and I checked the stream. He's sleeping. People out there sleeping. Well, you gotta wake up. We got money to make. Come on, it's Monday morning. We need to be out here making money to feed our family. Our family ain't gonna feed itself. All right. Yeah. Okay. Some families feed themselves. Not my family. My family realized. That's what I'm out here doing. We're out here feeding the family. Oh, yeah. All right. This is a town over here. This is a wonderful little town called Kearney, Missouri. Kearney. It's spelled Kearney, but they pronounce it Kearney. And it's not spelled like carnivore. This is where I come every time I start my shift. I always pop down to this truck stop. I park at the other truck stop, but I can't buy fuel there because I use a corporate card. And I can only use it on the big dogs. Look at that, almost all the pumps are empty. It makes me feel good. I can't do any shout-outs for a minute because these guys have been working all weekend. It's Monday morning, they're just trying to sleep. I don't want to be that down the road, they're going to punch me in the face later on. And, I can't handle that. I'm too pretty for that. I'm too pretty. I'm gorgeous out here on the road. You see these truckers? I'm like a solid 10 out here in this trucker world. I'm kidding. Get up off your knees, girl, and face to face with your God. Find out what you want. Hello, my name is Human. Alright, guys. I'm going to pump some gas. You know what that means? That means that I will be right back. You can watch me shimmy all the way to the door over there, and shimmy I will. Why you no shimmy Jimmy? Oh, I like the shimmy. Ugh. All right. We are preparing. Right now, right to a little town called Morgan Town. Before we drop off this load. I'm not driving this truck because I make good life choices. I drive this truck because I make poor life choices. I'm gonna wash all that stuff off there. Alright, now I'm just gonna dry it off. Alright, boys and girls. Alright, we have sound. It's only 18 minutes into the stream, but finally we got some sound. I do a sound check. Hopefully you can hear me out here. I didn't do a sound check right when I started. I should have done the sound check. I always do a sound check, but I didn't do a sound check. But I think you can hear me. Can you hear me now? Mm. Yeah. Mm. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm pumping diesel. Look at me now. That's the old fat guy's pumping diesel song. Just in case you were wondering who wrote that song, I wrote that just now, just for you guys. You didn't know this was Big Rig Karaoke, did you? Well, it is. This is Big Rig Karaoke out here. What's the next song we're gonna sing while we're pumping gas over here? It says there's a toffee cold brew and salted caramel over here for the truckers to buy at the truck stop. It sounds like cold coffee, not hot coffee. What makes you wake up better, cold coffee or hot coffee, man? I don't know. I guess I should find out. Do a taste test, a wake up test. Which one tastes better when I pour my 5-hour energy in it? I know it sounds gross. I've never tried it, but it might keep me awake. It might keep me awake. All right. All right. Your dad's a trucker, huh? Yeah. That's cool. Are you gonna get into it now then too? When he leaves, are you gonna jump in his truck and run it? I'm a company driver. I don't have a truck, but my kids, if they wanted to do it, I'd let them do it. I tell them to do it before they get married, though. Before you get married, that way you can be a man when you get back, because that's what trucking does. It'll make you a man, not a bitch. Oh my goodness, I said it. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab me some 5-hour energies real quick.
Um, I'm back. I think that 5-hour works better. I think it works quicker because I was taking the Red Bulls and all that stuff, but I'm like, I ended up drinking that biggest Red Bull they got, that biggest one, and it's like, man, that's a lot of liquid. And I could take 5-hour energy has a drink too, but it's like, man, I don't want the volume. I'm a driver, so liquid in, liquid out, So I want to take in the least amount of liquid as I can. And 5-hour energy, boom, I could take that shot, boom, I feel like a fucking monster for a few hours, and I take another 5-hour energy, and next thing you know, my shift is done because I can only drive for 10, 11 hours. All right, we're navigating through this truck stop over here. This is a really neat little truck stop. The people inside are nice, like most pilots are. But like most truck stops out here, there's so many buttholes out here that just park wherever they want to park. And it's not one of those parking lots I like to park in. I park at a different one because I live right over here. This is the closest real truck stop. But man, I got to go to the chiropractor. This is my 3rd week of back pain. And I told my wife, I said, this week if I get home and it still hurts, I'm going to the chiropractor. But I only got one day off, and that's on Sundays. So it's hard to find a guy on Sunday that'll come out and work me up in the straightest way possible, that is. All right. All right. We got a long drive on our way to Kentucky. Morgantown, Kentucky. All right. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, Germany. Welcome to America. This is Middle America out here. This is just outside of Kansas City, Missouri. It's home of the barbecue and the Taylor Swift and Kelsey Mahomes. Yeah, they all are here. Barbecue and people. Special people. All right. I got a police station right in front of me, so I'm going to hold off on the honking and the shout-outs. But I tell you what, it's about to get real sloppy out here. Real sloppy. Because I'm real stupid with the horn. Oh, I'm stupid with it. That's when there's cops right there. These cops, man, are... I seen them just yesterday earlier when I was out here. They had a big rig pulled over right here. I'm like, oh my gosh. These cops are vicious because they know we're just getting fuel here. We're not trying to cause any problems. Hello, my name is Human. Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah. Yeah, Kansas City. This is Kansas City. This is just north. It's in North Kansas City. They might even call it North Kansas City. I'm got full fuel def, full everything, and I'm ready to hit the road. I'm on the 35 south heading into Kansas City. Gonna get over to the 70 and then cut across through St. Louis. When I get through St. Louis, I'm gonna cut down south, cut it through into Illinois, and then I'll cut down south. Probably go through Indiana a little bit before I drop into Kentucky. Oh, Packers fan, huh? Well, guess what, son? You're going down again. I'm kidding. I don't know much about football. I don't know much about football. I know about Patrick Mahomes and stuff. They talk about that out here a lot. All right. Appreciate you out there, Bob. Rob? I knew it was Rob. I hate St. Louis. I hate that I have to go through it every time I head east, but unfortunately, I have to every time. Ramon! Yeah. Welcome. We got the moves. All right, we are driving through Kansas City, Missouri out here, making our way as far as we can go. Probably won't make it all the way to Morgantown, Kentucky. It says it's it says it's pretty far away, but whatever's, whatever. We're gonna get as far as we can. Oh, it says 9 hours and 11 minutes, and I've got 10 hours and 45 minutes. So there's a really good chance I'm gonna get deep up in that. All right, keep on trucking. Yeah. All right, yep, making my way downtown. I'm gonna avoid the actual downtown. They had a loop down here in Kansas City called the 435. So I'll take the loop to bypass the city so I don't have to get all caught up in that. Even though it's not rush hour or nothing, it's only 3:45 a.m. out here in Kansas City. But you know, it is out here. We start early. We start our days early, get the distance in. And it might have proven futile. It might have proved. Because if I don't make it there in time, I'm going to have to sit there for quite a amount of time. And we're going to see how this works. First time leaving this early. All right. Yeah, appreciate everybody checking everything out over here. I appreciate everyone. Oh boy, the ball game, huh? The Royals. Oh yeah, we got some teams over here in Kansas City. Alabama with the Banjo on Monday. I go to Alabama. I haven't been to Alabama in a while though. But I lived in Alabama for a while though. So I am familiar. Yeah, I'm gonna pass by the Royal Stadium when I hit that 70 over there, stadium, and the Chiefs Stadium over there. It's gonna be early, so there should be no traffic, no rush hour. Everything should be smooth. Real smooth. Yeah, I appreciate you out there. Appreciate you showing your support. It's nice out here to have people stop into the stream and be nice. It makes your whole day like, oh man, I didn't make life choices incorrectly. I'm supposed to be here and people are nice. Versus people are me, it's like, oh man, I made poor life choices. And, Nope, I'm a company driver. I drive for a company that's their truck, it's their fuel, their freight, and my butt in this seat. I'm a steering wheel holder, you know. Maybe yeah, This should be a long week. We're going to have a good time out here this week. It's going to be a long adventure. A long adventure. Driving from Kansas City to Morgantown, Kentucky, and then up to Newburgh, Indiana, and then I'm going to drive to Fort Dodge, Indiana, and then I'm going to go back down to Kentucky, and I'm going to probably repeat that. If I can do this, I've done the repeat twice in 1 week. It'd be amazing if I could do it more than that. If I could do it 3 times in 1 week. Oh my goodness. Hey, I appreciate everybody being nice out there in the chat. Angela, I appreciate you, Angela. I appreciate you, Nocturnal. Appreciate you guys out there. All right. What's the worst state to drive in? So far, Louisiana has been really bad. Louisiana is real poopy. Oh, Fort Dodge. How do I eat in Fort Dodge? Because I go up there and it's so dang small. Then again, I'm in a big rig, so I don't have a whole lot of options on where I can eat in Fort Dodge. But I go up there at least once a week. It's an easy drive, but like I said, I'm in and out because it's not any place that I know that I can fit. But I do both, Fort Dodge in Iowa too. Maybe I should kill myself. Blame it on the ADD, baby. Welcome to Kansas City. Welcome to America. Welcome. All right, boys and girls. I am on a drive today. I'm driving to 80,000 subscribers today. I think today I can hit it. I think I can hit 80,000 subscribers today from right here in this truck. I know it's hard because I'm up against a lot of good channels out there, but I think that I can do it. Today is the day that I'm going to hit 80,000 subscribers. That's music to my ears. And I got earbuds in and I can listen to music. That's even better music than what I listen to in my earbuds. Oh my God, shut up. All right, guys, welcome. Welcome. This is a town called Liberty. I'm going to a town called Liberty, Missouri. Just north of Kansas City, Missouri. You see? Yeah. Oh, graveyard. I'm running graveyard too. I'm out here with your brother. We out here rolling together. Yeah. Yeah, I got your back. America. Liberty. Liberty. And this is Liberty, and then next to Liberty is Independence. That's America right there. Liberty and independence. For all. Yeah. Oh, America. This is middle America out here where they don't fool around with that. They're not shy to call their town Liberty. America. Oh yeah, Liberty City and GTA. Yeah. Yeah. America. I got new earbuds today. My wife bought me some Samsung earbuds to go with my Samsung phone. And they got noise canceling in them. And they seem to be all right. I'm listening to I'm listening to Axel Veslav. What is it called? Axel Veslav. I don't know why that is. I don't know. I'm trying to adjust it to a different today because of my new earbud, so I can hear. One earbud plays the Texas speech from the stream, and the other earbud plays music from YouTube on another device. San Andreas. Yeah. We are impatiently waiting for the next installment of Grand Theft Auto in my house. We're all waiting. Yeah, real fancy. Real fancy. My other earbuds were $18 on Amazon, and I used them for a long time. But I told my wife, I'm like, listen, these earbuds, they only last about 4 or 5 hours, but I have to drive for 11 hours a day. So halfway through my day, I got to pull them out and charge them for a while. So I need some earbuds that'll last the whole shift. And she found these. And today is the test. I think these were $80 though. $80. I told her, I said, I don't feel comfortable spending $100 on them, so we'll keep them under $100. And she found some that were $80. You know, I could do with that. I could do with that. All right, this is my exit. All right. Good times out here in Kansas City. I got to spend my whole day yesterday in Kansas City. Okay, it was Mother's Day, so I had to do a Mother's Day dinner with the family, and then I had to go to a piano recital. So my whole day off was kind of devoted to other stuff. But whatever, that's what families you do. You got your family, you got to do family stuff. There was a whole lot of years that I didn't have a family, so I didn't do nothing, and now I appreciate the family stuff I get to do. All right, welcome to Kansas City. You see, it's Kansas City. Good morning and welcome to America. Looney Tunes, huh? You make me feel old. They even have Looney Tunes anymore? Or they get canceled for beating each other up with hammers. Hammers and sticks. All right. Yeah. Hey, look, you can see me driving. Look at that. I'm waving at you. Isn't that weird? That's weird. Yeah, that's a little awkward. But, oh, man. So, yeah, it's just, I record on this stream with the dash cam, but then I make videos when I'm not doing this. My videos are with I got camera glasses. They're smart glasses. And so all my videos, maybe 5,000 almost, my videos are all with camera glasses and what I'm doing and stuff like that. So if you subscribe, YouTube will throw a couple of those on your timeline every day and get you excited about life. because it's pretty fun out here. I'm okay, it's not that fun, but I'm amazing. I'm amazing out here. I make this look easy. I make this look good. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't have In-N-Out. There's no In-N-Out here. I'm in Kansas City. I think the nearest In-N-Out might be down in Texas, I think. And yeah, I'm pretty sure when they put it out here, it's going to be a 6-month wait. There's a lot of transplants out here from the West Coast. Lots of them. They're dying for that stuff. Women love that stuff. Women love In-N-Out. Do I do product reviews? No. I mean, I talk about whatever I'm doing or messing with, you know. I don't know if we would consider a review, but like since I use I call it the spy glasses. Since I use my smart glasses, it's kind of like a POV on everything I'm doing. So in a way, I'm kind of reviewing everything. Everything. I hate everything. This is America. Welcome to America. This is Kansas City. This is Kansas City, America. Kansas City, Missouri. My favorite place to eat on the road. My favorite place to eat on the road. Oh man. I think what would it be? Whataburger has this Whataburger has this chili cheeseburger sometimes, and when they have it, that's probably my favorite place. Now, Whataburger is not my favorite place because I grew up on the West Coast where it doesn't exist. But they got this burger that's the chili cheeseburger that comes around every now and then. It's not out right now, but I am impatiently counting the moments until it comes back. America, welcome to it. Welcome to it. Yeah. This is America. America. Welcome. 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 Oh, yeah, you hate Freddy's? Oh, you like Freddy's? Yeah, my wife. That's my wife's favorite freaking place. And I'm like, every time I come out, I'm like, hey, we gotta go get some food and hang out, you know, as a family. But every time it seems it's like it's freaking Freddy's. I'm like, don't we go get something new? No, I like Freddy's. Okay, I love Freddy's again. But we like to get those patty melts, or we like to get those things. Yeah, they're good there. I talk about food. I'm gonna have to pull over and eat, guys. You just cut that out, man. I'm struggling over here. It's oh my goodness. That's what, see, I'm burping now. My stomach's making room so that I can eat now because I'm talking about delicious food. But I just I really just eat salads though. I got to be about 250 pounds in November, and I'm like, oh my god, October I mean. And so I said, okay, no more. And then after a couple months of me deliberating, I decided that I'm going to not eat fast food until I'm down to below 200 pounds. And when I weighed myself, I was 203 pounds on Saturday. So I am almost there. Almost there. Yeah, baby. Almost got my Justin Bieber body back. Justin Bieber body? That sounds disgusting. I know. I just tell my wife I want to get my Bieber body back, and she looks at me like I'm an idiot. I probably sound like an idiot for saying it, but she knows what I mean. I'm just trying not to be fat. Or as fat. As fat. You ain't fat, I'm just big boned. I am almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'll see a 1 and a 9, and then whatever after that, it's all gravy. It's all gravy. Yeah. All right, driving through. This is pretty much East Kansas City over here. It's a bunch of the stadiums are over here. It's a bunch of pick your part, yard, stuff like that out here. It's real industrial and poopy. Real poopy. You know what I like is I like poutine. It's I used to have to drive up in Canada sometimes, and driving up there, they got that stuff called poutine, man. And the first time I saw it, I'm like, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna order that. I'm a straight white man. I'm not gonna say that word in public until I had it. I'm like, oh shit, poutine's my best friend. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. I'm from the West Coast. We don't have nothing like that in California. Maybe now. I moved away in 2017, and I've been in Middle America ever since. Welcome. I want to put some things on a shirt. I want to put lots of things on a shirt. I'm just a dumb trucker, though. Oh, it's taking me a little longer to be that cool. I just figured out how to attach camera glasses and dash cams to this video that you're looking at right now. And a lot of people are asking me how to buy that stuff, so I figured out how to do that. I'm like, here it is. There it is. I was just testing it out again today. Ooh, it's a little bumpy over here. So I'm getting on the 70 towards St. Frickin' Louis. All right. Baby. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Kansas City. Welcome to America. Transportation engineer. They call them train drivers engineers, right? Or conductors? Oh, maybe they're called conductors. I don't know. Engineer sounds very fancy. But I'd be afraid if I use the word engineer, people would expect me to say something smart. And that's just not what I do. That's not my style. So I would backfire for a guy like me. But maybe your dad's smart and he can handle the conversations. But all right. I'm passing the Royal Stadium right now. It's all lit up blue. Look, the ground's lit up blue right there too. Look, the ground is blue. That's romantic. Oh man, that was romantic. It's a time to think it over. Welcome to Kansas City. Yeah, it's 4 right now, so I'm going to be hitting St. Louis at frickin' rush hour. And me no liking this idea. I don't like that idea at all. I don't like it. But I don't have enough time on my DOT clock to sit on either side of it and wait that traffic out. I got to rip right through it. I got to get as close to Morgantown, Kentucky as I. It says I'm 8 hours and 49 minutes away, and my DOT clock says I have 10 and a half hours before I have to stop driving. There's a chance I might not, because rush hour in St. Louis could be brutal. It could add an hour easy, maybe even 2. I wish I could bypass it, but I'm coming from the west. If I was coming from the north, I could just cut through Springfield or something. But I gotta run right through the belly of the beast. I got my bulletproof vest. Yeah, and I'm taking you with me. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do it. Oh, boy. All right, we're passing through Independence. Independence, Missouri. Missouri. In USA and America. America. Yeah. America. America. There's a Walmart I just passed that has like a murder every week. And they got these little trailers with these blinking blue lights on it. Make you think police. And it's like, people are still getting murdered. They don't care about your little police trailer. This. Oh, my goodness. America. Welcome to America. Oh, man. It's a nice night tonight. It is 65 degrees out here. No traffic. 4:11 in the morning. Liberty, Missouri. I'm doing 65 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone. So you know I'm getting crazy with it. You know it. Hey, I appreciate you stopping and let your thumb rest while you're checking my video out here. Maybe I can earn a subscribe. And we can hang out again, because I do this every single day. I'm going to be doing this until I have to go to sleep. And guess what? I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to do it again. And do it again every single day. America. Welcome. Run more to the mic. Oh, yeah. Whoa. I'm getting all excited and I see a big billboard for a hospice. I'm like, how can you be excited when you really want hospice? All right, I need another 5-hour energy. All right, who's down to have another 5 hour with me? Because we are going to rip this. We're going to go all the way to Kentucky from Kansas City. No sleep till Kentucky. It doesn't sound the same, I know. It doesn't sound the same. But we can close our eyes. We can pretend that, oh, that's police. That was the police right there. Just sitting there on the side of the road. Makes you wonder, like, hey, wait a minute. They're police and this is a highway. What are you doing on that? What are you doing? How is the police able to write tickets on a highway? I don't understand. I thought it had to be highway patrol. Welcome. Good thing I wasn't blowing my horn when that cop was there. That was a speed trap. That cop was sitting on the freaking shoulder on the highway, and I looked out. It said police on it. One thing when I moved to Missouri is I noticed that the police are allowed to go on the highway and write tickets. And I'm from California, and that is highway patrol. Almost like if there's a police on the highway in California write tickets, the highway patrol punch them in the mouth and say, "Bitch, that's my money." But out here, it's like they could do that. And I'm like, how is that legal? And I Googled. I was so frustrated when I moved to Kansas City. I Googled it, and I was reading all of them. Like, yep, it's legal. Yep, it's legal. I'm like, how is that legal? Well, they double and triple up these. They're not just a highway. Every highway, it's multiple roads and highways layered over, like 29, 291, 74, all on one. And one of those numbers is a local thing, and it gives them jurisdiction. Bastards. And they just write tickets, and they write tickets. And the cops will sit on the highway, and they'll make all this money off travelers because they know no one's getting off the highway to go into the town for them to write tickets there. So they just go on the highway. And you'll see cops on the on-ramps and on the on-ramps sitting there sneaky. And it's bad because it's all unmarked cars. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I don't speed or nothing. I don't get tickets or nothing like that. But nonetheless, I feel like that they're sniping. You know, they're sniping us. Welcome. Yeah, I use Google Maps. I use a thing. It's called Garmin. It's a Garmin diesel for trucking, and it gives you all the truck routes and stuff. But then right next to it, I have my Google Maps, and that tells me speed traps and stuff like that. It's convenient, but the thing is, I have to be looking at it, and I'm rarely looking at it. I usually use it for reference for certain things, but if I'm not looking at it, I miss the speed traps. Ooh, I used to use a program called Waze, and that was like really helpful when it came to that stuff. And then Google bought that, and they put it in their Google Maps, but it's not the same as Waze because now it's just a thing that pops up every now and then, and it's really easy to miss. Oh boy, I don't know what time it is where you're from, but out here in Middle America, it's 4:16 in the morning in America. America. Yeah. Welcome to America. Oh boy. I appreciate you guys checking out the stream this morning. I understand you're probably anxious to see the newest Mr. Beast video and you're just checking this out for a minute, and I appreciate that because you could be watching anyone else but me right now, but you're watching me, and that's pretty cool in my book. That means we're going to be best friends forever. That means forever we're going to be bestie streaming friends. What do you call them? Bestie streamies? We'll be streamies. We'll be best streamies. Welcome to America. I work for a company called F&S. F&S. Fucking sexy. Looking good, me. Yeah, I work for a company here in Middle America. Would you have been happier if I said I worked for Swifty Swift or one of those other ones? I should probably be working for Swift, huh? Probably drive real bad. I've been told that I'm just a steering wheel holder. And hey, listen, I might just be that. I'm not going to cry about it. I appreciate you checking out the stream. All right. In my life. Yeah. Monday morning. Monday morning at 4:19. You got 1 minute. You got 1 minute. It's 4:19. You got 1 minute in Middle America. All right. Welcome. That's right. It's Snoop Doggy Doogie time. It's Snoop Doggy Doggy. Snoop Doggy 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 Doggy. Snoopity Doggy Doggy. Snoop Doggy Doggy time. All right. Yeah, truckers don't do that though. We don't do that. We just reminisce from the days back when we were able to do that. All right, it is 4:21 out here, Kansas City, Missouri. Welcome to America. Hey, Australia. Wow. Welcome, Australia. Welcome to America. Welcome. American roads are straight, just like our citizens. I mean, that probably was not very politically correct, but I like girls. Yeah. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't have a problem with Mary Jane or any of that other stuff. Thing is this though, man. Truckers, they make a whole lot of bad decisions. Like really poor life choices that not only landed them in the big rig, but they continue to keep them in there. And I can only imagine I go to the truck stop and just see every one of these bumpers smashed. Yeah. I'm surprised they sell alcohol at truck stops. I mean, not like a bar, but in the cooler part, they sell beers. I'm like, man, these guys are out there drinking booze. And I can only imagine if they legalize marijuana, what it's going to be like. I can only imagine. I don't mind if they do or they don't. It won't affect me none, but at the same time, man, everyone already hates truckers. Everywhere truckers are allowed, give it a few days, they'll be banned. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, I just drove by a place that sold campers and half of them were upside down. Like tornadoes rode through here or something. Ooh, that was weird. Yeah, I appreciate everybody out there. Appreciate the kind words and support out there. I'm going to be as safe as possible out here. I got a family I need to get into this weekend. I need to be back home to see my family. They need me. Yeah, if truckers were making better choices, it wouldn't even cross my mind. Man, it's like everywhere I go, I get treated like crap because they know I'm a trucker. I go to McDonald's and they treat me like crap at McDonald's. It's like, man, I can only imagine if everyone's on drugs. Like, oh my God, I don't know. Maybe it won't be. Maybe people will be hauling truckloads of drugs instead because it's legal. Well, you know how people are. They're tribal and classist. And they're easy to condition. And, you know, it's systematic. Everyone has just always known truckers were dumb. Whether to respect the industry or not, truckers are inherently dumb. And fast food workers are not inherently dumb. They're just new to the workforce, typically. So they're at a higher level. Fast food is at a higher level than truckers when it comes to that. And whether I agree with that or not, it's apparent when you go to the truck stops and there's a Wendy's or a Taco Bell, and they're kind of rude. I got snapped at by the manager at McDonald's recently. They were rude. I thought it was so bad, but whatever. People will just be people. It doesn't hurt my feelings because my family's real nice to me at home. Now, imagine if I had to go home and my family was mean to me. That'd be horrible. Hey, Barry. I'm going to be streaming. You know me. I just started work a couple hours ago. I'm streaming till Saturday, probably Saturday evening. I'll be streaming. Oh, yeah. Well, Colin, they've been pretty honest with me on this so far. The company I work for has been real straight with me. Luckily, I got zero complaints about dispatch or policies or anything. Now, I'm not saying that other people at the company are experiencing the same, but I'm number one, baby. I am number one. They use software to track us in these trucks. It's a software, the log software, the DOT software, it's all in one. And with the 600 drivers they have, it ranks us in a gamified ranking system. And I can see myself on the list as number one on the 7-day and on the 30-day. And so I give them no reason to bullshit me. I'm just a guy that gets the job done. So I think that's probably why my experience is better. I think that if I was lower on that, like I made mistakes driving, yada yada, then they'd probably treat me differently. I'm not saying I get special treatment. I'm just saying I get no treatment. Like, I don't talk to anybody. I don't give anybody a reason to talk to me. Like, they dispatched me through the software, and that is that. Oh, more than 20 minutes. Yeah. So I got a lot of data off the software. I studied the algorithm very closely. The thing is, I'm not done working with the data. So the thing is, I got enough data, though. So I'm not running that program that runs the start-stop. So it's just running now. I'll probably stop it later on when I get pulled over. I got a lot of data. I think I ran that software for 2 weeks. Maybe, yeah, about 2, maybe even 3 solid weeks of every 20 minutes it stopped and started. Yeah. I don't mind the starting and stopping, but where do I recommend you go? You just got your CDL? Man, you're gonna have to go to one of them. You have to go to one of them big ones, because a lot of the really good high paying ones, they won't hire you unless you got a year in or something, you know. And even a lot of the weak ones, they want 6 months in the last 3 years. And a lot of people are coming out of school with zero experience, so they're really limited on where they can go. I make 30% of the load, and it's easy to tell what someone makes per month off their percentage based on, you can Google what the average freight is, I know a lot of people get paid per mile or per hour, but everyone's getting paid differently. And I don't get paid a lot. My wife's got a full-time job, and I got this job, and I got websites that I build, and I got other things that I'm trying to do to make all of the ends meet. So that you're not going to get rich in trucking, but your bills will get paid, that's for sure. All right, welcome. Welcome, everybody. This is Middle America. Middle America. I think that, like I was saying earlier, I think today we're going to hit 80,000 subscribers. We're 79,140. There's a really good chance that I hit 80,000 today. 80,000 subscribers. Man, that's a whole lot of syllables for a fat guy driving a truck. Oh, boy. Man, I would go for one of the big ones, man. I'd go for like a Swift or a Werner, and then I'd go, because it's going to be a horrible experience, but you're going to come out good. You're going to come out good, and your tolerance is going to be real high. Meaning you'll be able to put up with bullshit. The normal BS that you get from a trucking company won't be too much for you, because you'll have survived. Especially if you're not going into those companies, like people go into those companies like Swift in debt because they go with no CDL, and Swift will train them, but then they owe Swift all this money, and now you got to stay working for them for a year to pay off that debt, and now you're just it's a weird situation over there. But if you're jumping into those companies with no debt with them, you can leave anytime you want, but you build up your chops. It ain't easy to go out on the road. It's really freaking hard mentally, and it's good to be in a company you don't really care about too much in case you got to bail. Because you don't want to bail on a good company. You want to bail on a trash company while you're learning how to be a trucker. Because having a CDL, that just gets you in the door, You still got to deal with being out and away. And for a lot of people, they're not used to being a man and making man choices and man decisions. And then you go out on the road all by yourself, and you realize just how much of a bitch you really are. Because now every decision, it's all you. Every decision. And some of these decisions are life and death decisions out on the road, and you're making them, and next thing you know, you get done at the end of your year. Like, man, I don't feel any different, right? But you go back home, and everyone's like, man, you're a freaking man now. Oh my God, look at the cojones on that dude. I always tell people, you come out of high school, you don't know what you want. Jump in a truck for a year or two, you come back a man. And ladies like men. I mean, they want you to be a man. They want you to be secure, strong, confident, with some money in your pocket. Yeah, paying cash at the CDLs, I think that's the best scenario. It's not easy for everybody to do because it's not cheap, but it's better than going into debt with these companies, because these companies they're monsters. And you have companies like Swift where that's a profitable business, just the license side, because they know you're going to go into debt with them, and they know you're going to owe them for a long time. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. The first 6 months as a trucker, I mean, that'll turn you into a man real violently. Like, you're like, I'm a man, I can do this. Until you go out there, like, oh my goodness. It's just it's a different level. It's a different level of stress. I'm not saying that, like, because there's a lot of women. I'm not saying women come back men, But the women truck drivers know it'll toughen you up. Yeah, they got those grocery store ones where you have to you gotta do like a hand, like the dollies, and you gotta move the stuff in and out. So the stuff I do, I back into a dock, and they do everything, and then I pull away. Unless I'm doing like raw material, then I gotta go and strap it down, but I don't have to do anything like that. I go to stores and do multiple stops. I guess there's always a delivery job for all types of people out there. I've seen some where you have to go on the dock and use a forklift and load your own truck. That was too much for me. I'm like, I'm not gonna learn how to do all that stuff. It paid better. Yeah, there's a lot of stories out here. And that's where this channel comes in, because when I got this job, I decided that same day that I was going to document it all. And so I document my driving with this dash cam, but I document everything else with my smart glasses. So there's a POV perspective on this industry versus like somebody holding a phone doing like selfies like, "Hey girls, it's time to do some makeup tutorials. Shut up." Welcome. Got the scales up here. The way station looks like it's a big red light, like they're closed. About to find out. There it is. They're closed. That's music to my. Nobody likes an open scale. Yeah, so the most of them look a little bit like people are gonna look at you funny. You know, they're like, "Hey, wait a minute." But I got my glasses. They're made from Ray-Ban makes them. And they don't look like I'm some pervert shooting some pervert videos in a dressing room. You know, that was a concern of mine. Because I can't have them look weird. But Ray-Ban makes the pair. They're called Ray-Ban Stories, and they're really good. They look like regular Ray-Bans, and they're all Texas Beach, but they're made by Facebook. Facebook and Ray-Ban got together to make a pair of glasses that you could you record them, and then they'll upload them all for you. Yeah, glad that scale was closed. I don't have to deal with the scales. They're brutal. They're brutal. But I always complain about the scales on YouTube and on the comments like, "Well, don't ride dirty. Well, just drive legally. You have to worry about it." It's not that. It's not whether I'm driving illegally or not. It's they have the right to stop me and detain me for 3 hours for no reason. Whether I'm riding dirty or riding clean, they have the ability to really screw up my schedule. And if I miss one drop all week long, I'm going to miss all my scheduled pickups and drops. So I try to explain to people in the comments without getting rude, like, listen, they're allowed to stop me, and they do. There's different level of inspections they do on me. And some of these guys, from what I was told by the cops, is there's a quota. They have to give so many of these inspections a year to be eligible to continue to give these inspections for the DOT. And so they have a quota. And it's not like a quota of tickets they have to give, but a quota of inspections they have to give. And so as a trucker, you're subject to these inspections randomly. Not just a drug test. We're talking an hour long, a 2 hour long. One time I was on the side of the road for 5 freaking hours while they pulled the cameras out, inspected all of the freight, did everything. It's like, man, yeah, of course I fear this because I am on a really tight schedule. I'm not like out here, hey, it's this open road. He can do whatever he wants. I'm usually within minutes of not making it. Like every day I'm usually within minutes of not making my drop. Because these dispatchers, they run it as maximum as possible for the money. I mean, there's no doubt. I don't just sit at a truck stop waiting for loads. And so people are like, you just got to stop breaking the law and ride dirty or whatever. Like, I can't ride dirty. I got software making sure I can't ride dirty. It's not that. It's the random inspections. And these cops, they are brutal. They know what their job is, and their job is to generate a massive income for the state. And nobody's got time to sit there at a freaking way station for hours while they're just doing whatever. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a long ride, that's for sure. That person's got the inside light on, the dome light on. You can see inside their car like they're like a fish tank, and they're on speakerphone talking on their phone. Just some people with the level of distractions. People say I'm distracted by having this stream, but the device is way out of reach up on the windshield, and it's all text-to-speech. Like I'm talking to somebody with a microphone on my glasses as if they're sitting next to me. You try to make it as safe as possible out here. I mean, I've been driving since 1999, accident-free, ticket-free. I got quite a few miles. And it's not because I'm making these mistakes with hands-free devices. Ooh, Peterbilt, that's fancy. I drive a Freightliner Cascadia. Freightliner. America. Yeah, I was real close to putting a camera on the side of the truck, showing the cars passing by. because of that. But then I thought that I don't have the ability to edit. I don't have the ability to edit because I know there's going to be things I'll have to edit out. So I opted out. I opted out of that. To be honest, I don't look anymore. Like I used to look at people going by and not like creepy look, but yeah. There's a lot of bad things going on out there. Oh boy, that's dangerous. I think most of these accidents, most of the accidents I hear they say are somebody going too fast, distracted, going too fast, and that's not good. That is not good. I see it all the time. Most of the trucks out here that I see out here, because they're not paying attention. Missed a turn, went off the road, flipped. Oh. They drive so crazy out here. So I see these Amazon trucks. I see these super egos. They're just hauling butt. Everywhere they're hauling butt. It's crazy. Yeah. Wind is real bad. Especially when you're empty. Yeah. If I'm streaming, then I'm listening to music. But if I'm not streaming, then I'm listening to podcasts. That way, it's hard to do podcast and stream because I listen to podcasts and I don't pay attention to the chat. But most of the time it's music. I watch a lot of Kill Tony, and there's this not new guy, but there's a new stuff going around right now where this guy's name is Adam Ray. Adam Ray. He pretends like he's Dr. Phil, and it's so freaking funny. It's a fake Dr. Phil, and he's so freaking funny. I don't know if anybody in here's heard of this. Adam Ray. Adam Ray pretending to be Dr. Phil. It is freaking amazing. And Dr. Phil, he weighed in on it, and he's like, he loves it. He's like, it's amazing. And I think it is. I think he's better than the real Dr. Phil. It's great. Oh. All right. Hey, I appreciate everybody checking out the stream. Appreciate everybody stopping by and seeing what it's like out here in America. All right. I am between Kansas City and St. Louis. I'm making my way east. I got to get to Kentucky. The rain is here. The rain is here. Welcome. The rain has made it to the party. It feels like it's a little bit of wind too. Hey, Delilah. 5 a.m. Middle of America. Welcome to this. Welcome to America. Oh boy, the rain just picked up. Welcome. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh man, about those northern lights. About those northern lights. So it was Saturday night. My wife, we were driving because I came back Saturday evening. I'm driving and my wife looks up and goes, "Look, those are the northern lights." And asshole me goes, "You can only see those in Alaska or Canada." I didn't take it seriously. I'm like, "The hell is she? What is she on crack?" I thought my wife was not literally on crack, but I'm like, "That's impossible." Blah, 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 blah. And then the next night, she's talking to her mom. Tonight, she was talking to her mom, which is tonight. I don't know why I said it that way. She's like, "Oh, I saw the northern lights," and her mom's like, "Oh yeah, they're supposed to be like visible for a couple of days." I'm like, "Oh my god, I feel like such an asshole." She was right. They were the northern lights. I felt like a jerk. Yeah, I thought my wife was tripping. Because I seen them when I was up there in Canada, and I gotta learn to not be an asshole. Yeah, I was unaware. I was clueless. Yeah, I did that. When my kids were little, I took my wife and kids on the road for like 5 years. We lived on the road, but then they got too old and they had school. So I enrolled them in school. I lived in Los Angeles, and I didn't want my wife and my kids to be in Los Angeles without me. So we lived there, but they were with me in the truck running for years. My wife was my co-pilot, and my kids were, we traveled, took lots of pictures, lots of videos, and they don't even remember it. I've talked to my kids about it. I'm like, do you remember like going to the? Nope, don't remember any of that. They don't remember any of it. I thought they'd remember some stuff, but it came to like they're getting old enough for school, and I'm like, well, they're not going to go to school in Los Angeles, so we moved out of LA and moved to Middle America, and now they're in school in a really good school district, and we have a farm now with goats, horses, ducks, and cats and stuff. Yeah, we saw the world. It seemed like, I was running hard back then too, over the road. Good times. Good time. I have a lot of memories out there with my kids. All the pictures we took and videos. But it was a hard 5 years because they were young. Good times. Yeah. Except like things when I had to go to Canada and my wife didn't have a passport. So I would drop them on the stateside, like Seattle, and then I'd go up into Canada, do my thing, and come back down and get them from the hotel. Or I'd go to Detroit, drop them in Detroit for, whatever I have to go to Canada up there. Yeah. Yeah. It's rough right now. It's rough. It's rough because I don't see them at all. It's rough. But I'm not in this truck, because it's fun. I'm here to get out of debt. So we sacrifice. Tracking, but come on. If you were over the road, even you would see that there's some dingbats with the CDL. That means you got this. You look at the dingbats out there driving these trucks. It's like, man, you got this. Like, there's every reason to be nervous, but at the end, there's no reason to be nervous. Yeah, you got to get real comfortable. That's why I tell these kids, you become a trucker before you get married, you get kids. You go out there on the road, and you'll come back a man. You come back a man. Yeah, there's some bad stuff going on out there. I stream a lot, and a lot of the questions I can see from the up and comers, like saying, "Hey, would you recommend trucking?" You know what? I recommend it for certain circumstances. I think it's it could be the best thing for some people. Hey, I appreciate you out there, Alejandro. All right. Do I remember my first detour? No, I don't remember that. Unless by detour you mean something else. It's not clicking because I'm not getting, but yeah, I get it. Yeah. Thanks. That was the goal. I came from downtown Los Angeles growing up, and that's a different world because my kids won't do that. They're on a farm now. They're on a farm. We built a chicken coop. We built a duck coop. We had the barn up. We put the fence up. We're doing it. We're doing it. And the goats and stuff we have, they're our pets. We bottle fed them. So they come around and lay down and hang out with us out there. I'm not in the house, but they play with us. They don't run us or whatever. Yeah, if you get to the right company, you make good money. I mean, even the Walmart jobs started well over $100,000 a year. And that's Wally World. You get in with you get a mom and pop truck, but you can make a lot. Kind of work your way to them. You got to get to know a lot of people and get referred in. A lot of those jobs, they're never going to put a Indeed job listing out there. You gotta know somebody. BBF, huh? That's a big one. A real big one. I used to teach people about networking on the internet. That's my background, is from the internet. And I talk to these truckers about it, and they're like, I don't need that. I'm like, listen, you go on LinkedIn, and you see your profile on LinkedIn, and next thing you know, you're connected with every decision maker at every trucking company. And when it comes time to catapult to the next one, you're connected. It's different. I mean, at that point, you don't even need a resume because they've followed you. And that's how I got some of my best gigs in trucking. It's just referrals. I mean, I got a referral into BMW. Had a really good job there. Used that to catapult for the referral right into Lamborghini. It was hauling pretty exclusively for Lamborghini. And those are things you can't apply for. You can't see. There's no job listings for that stuff. I used to really help people do that. sky's starting to glow like the sun's coming up. Yeah. Yeah. It's never what it seems to be. It's always so much levels of bureaucracy. Every, Northern Illinois. Welcome. Yeah, I am almost to St. Louis, Missouri out here. And it's not quite, still pretty dark out here. I like getting through these areas at this time of night because of the scales are closed. And I can make some good distance without worrying about getting pulled in. I had a low tire. Like I went through a scale in Illinois, Southern Illinois. I went through the weigh station and the guy pulled me in because his sensor told him that I had a low tire pressure on the tire. And I was there for 2 hours. These guys could see everything. It's like, I got 18 tires on here and he told me exactly which one was low from inside that building. Whoa, that felt weird. Must be windy out here. All right, Florida. Welcome to the stream. I want to be a CEO. No, I don't. I don't. I don't want to be the CEO. I want to be a regular dude. So far today, I've been going about 2 hours. So far, I left Kansas City. I'm on my way to through St. Louis here pretty soon. It's about 4 hours from Kansas City to St. Louis. So I'm about halfway to St. Louis from Kansas City. On my way down to town, Kentucky. That's where I got to stop tonight. It's lonely at the top, huh? Yeah. I don't want to be no CEO. I've been in positions of authority in these companies, and I had benefits, blah blah blah. It was nice, but I just wanted to back out of it. The whole time, I just wanted to not be that. Yeah, there's some good jobs out there. Was last time I washed my feet? About 4 hours ago. Nope, I got a brand new 2023 Freightliner. No scratches, dents, or dings anywhere. Good times. I've been pretty lucky. I've been driving since 1999. Never had a dent or anything like that. I'm not missing any bumpers or fenders, or I'm losing brain cells, but that's about it. But no, I've not been. I've been driving for about 2 hours, so these feet are fresh. Ah, yeah. Welcome to the Stinky Feet Stream. Give me a few days and then ask me that question. Oh boy. If I consider transitioning from to a different career or what? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? I think about transitioning to a new career every 15 minutes. That's what you do out here on the road, is you dream about doing other things. One day, if I'm lucky, I won't have to drive this truck. You know how many truckers out here think that to themselves every day? Like, one day I won't have to drive this truck anymore. One day I'm going to be somebody cool. One day I'm going to be someone that won't get picked on everywhere because of a shitty life choices got me in this seat. You know how it is out here. The truckers. Yeah. Yeah, you must be from somewhere they talk about that stuff all the time, huh? Not sure why you guys always talk about that. In my world, we don't care about that stuff. In my world, you can do or whatever. We don't talk about it. We don't care about it. Just do your thing on your own privately and keep it to yourself, type thing. I appreciate you out there. Oh yeah, I don't speed either. I'm doing 59 and a 70 right now. Give you an example how slow I go. I got cams on me, so there's no nudity in this truck. closest ever. All right. Welcome to America. Yeah, it's morning. Lots of clouds up there. Oh, now the troll's turned into a Karen. The troll wasn't getting the attention, so they turned into a Karen. All right, well, it's a Texas beach program. So whatever you say in here, it gets read into my earpiece here. That's how I'm able to quote-unquote read while I'm driving. However, since the device is located way up there on the windshield, if you understand the anatomy of a big rig, that's about 4 to 5 feet away from me, which means it's impossible to see it, let alone interact with it. So what I use is a Bluetooth speaker that's clipped to my glasses so you can hear me. So between the Bluetooth microphone that's clipped to my glasses, the arm of my glasses, and this earbud in my ear so I can hear you, it's absolutely hands-free and in compliance with every DOT regulation, as well as every policy within the company, since I have. And I currently work closely with the safety department as well as the marketing department that work with. It's a beautiful thing I have this technology. It's a beautiful thing out here. However, I am not the average trucker. I've created my own apps and I compiled my own APK files to make this happen. So this program that I created, it runs a Texas beach program. It reads into my ear. It also starts and stops the streams on an algorithm that I designed. And then when I'm not streaming, the same APK will automatically respond to all my comments through an API that I developed with the OpenAI system. So all of this, once again, is completely hands-free and in compliance with every DOT regulation that I am bound to. Welcome to America. Welcome to America. There's a lot of distracted drivers out there, but it took me about 2 months to be able to come up with this. The coding for it. It's 1,500 lines of code. Every single line I did myself with the help of AI, of course. But as long as I use Android devices, I create my own apps. I don't do it for Apple. They can go back to the gay bar with those Apple phones. Yep. Yep. Welcome. Welcome. Sun's coming up. Will I see the sunrise, or will the clouds hide it? It's probably gonna hide it. I won't be able to actually see it, I bet. Christy Lee. I'm not sure what that means. 443? Is that like code for you love this channel? That's funny. Yeah. I used to do that stuff full time before I jumped back in the truck. But now I supplement my income with the software that I make. I love automation. Like everything I put on YouTube here, I built software to automatically put everything onto every platform. That is an example of automation. I love automation. I try to automate everything. Good thing about building your own apps for your Android is you don't have to get them approved to the App Store to be able to install them. Much unlike with the Apple, is I have to get them approved and put in the App Store before I can even install them on my own device. Unless I use some kind of an emulator on my PC. But when it comes to using the app, Android phones, I can have an app built and on my phone within 20 minutes using it without having to wait for any approval systems. I'm not sure if my apps work on everybody's phones, but I program for my phone. The problem with the automation that I'm dealing with now is when I have the system running where I plugged in my comments for the videos into the OpenAI system, that people are now assuming that my streams are like all AI. I'm like, well, no. That's because I get so many comments on the videos that the ones that I can't respond to personally, I want to at least make sure they get some sort of response. So I allow AI to come in there and say, hey, blah, 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 whatever, blah, 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 be nice, blah, blah, blah. All right. I appreciate you catching me in the morning. I don't have any apps in there public. I've built apps for people, for their companies and stuff, but none of my app, none of them up? No, none of them are available. It's all personal stuff. They're all just for my own personal use. I've got lots of websites though, lots of .coms. I think at one point I had about 4,500 .coms in my peak, but I don't focus. That's not my primary thing anymore. I've diluted it down to my most fun .coms. I kept those going. The other ones I got rid of those. But I used to build like a bunch of dating sites and marketing sites and stuff like that. Not so much now, but I mean, I still got them. I got toys. I got a lot of toys, like domains out there that are toys. Websites that are just fun. Fun. You know, like .coms, I consider .coms like real estate. You know, the average is like $20 a year for each .com. And so I pay this $20 a year to keep these .coms, and every year they give me data on their values. And the values go up considerably based on my $20 a year investment. So I don't recommend people going out and buying .coms and expecting to like sell them later on. The really good ones are they're really expensive. They take a lot of years before you'll finally be able to sell them for a profit. But I got a lot of .coms. A lot of .coms. Probably more than I should. My wife probably doesn't like how many I have because they're not cheap when you have so many .coms. Well, what I did was I built social media on, say, Facebook, for example. I built about 3,000 Facebook groups over about maybe a 3-year period, and these groups are, say, about 1,000 to 1,300 of these groups are just for trucking. Like, you want to buy a big rig. I got hundreds of groups. They're actually, I have a group for every state. It's like California, semi-trucks and trailers for sale, yada yada. I've got hundreds of these groups, and over the years, I've acquired millions and millions of group members. And what I do is I got a website, for example, truckandtrailerleads.com, where if you're a dealer, you sell trucks or trailers, you can go to this website, truckandtrailerleads.com, and you can share an ad on this website, and the website will automatically share your ad into every single one of my groups, which is a really powerful tool for sales guys. Because if you've ever tried to share ads on Facebook, you know that Facebook will restrict you if you share them too often. So a service dedicated to share ads for you, and the website I built, truckandtrailerleads.com, only charges $50 a month. $50 a month. And you can share as many ads as you want, and it'll share them into all the groups. And how I do that is I have thousands of Facebook accounts, all connected to my groups, and I have thousands of proxy servers, and I have a really extensive distribution software that will post them into my groups for me. So I have a pretty heavy system. Pretty heavy. Elaborate. I built it all myself. And then when you join my Facebook groups, it prompts everybody with a questionnaire. And that questionnaire asks people for are they looking to buy or sell? And if so, how do we contact you? And they submit their contact information. And every day, I've got employees that go and take this information and put it into a spreadsheet. And I sell this information to dealers that are looking for lists of buyers and sellers. And I get thousands of these a day submitted to me on Facebook. That's an example of I don't even know if that makes sense to most people out there, but what you used to do on the internet is you'd make a Twitter account or whatever account, and you get lots of followers and lots of friends. You're like, hey, I'm an influencer. But those days have proven to be incorrect ways to do it, because if you have one account and it's an influencer account and you say one thing or you do one thing wrong, then you lose everything. They take your account, they restrict your account, whatever. That's a huge, huge, huge problem. So instead, what I did was I'm not gonna own a big account. I'm just gonna own the audiences. I'm gonna own the whole audience. So I built Facebook groups, which allows me to own the audiences. Yeah, I mean, I've got millions and millions and millions of people in my groups. And people are like, well, why do you spend so much time and energy on Facebook groups? I'm like, well, the audience, I own the audience. I don't have to pay Facebook. I don't have to pay Facebook to advertise. You know, if I want to sell something, or so for example, if I want to share my videos, I've already got millions of people that I share them to automatically with the software. Without having to pay anything. And that's a beautiful thing, to be able to advertise without having to pay. But the issue is Facebook doesn't like people doing that. They want people to pay. So I have to sometimes operate within gray areas to be able to make my program work on Facebook. I was never able to convert Reddit into anything profitable. When I need content, I can refer to that for it, but I can't really monetize it enough. Like if I spend an hour on Reddit or an hour on LinkedIn, it's more profitable to spend my time on LinkedIn. So I just kind of Reddit. It just seems like Reddit is more for people that are different than me. They think differently. I'm not really in there to talk to people. You know, I'm just there to make money typically. It's good out here over the road. It's good. There's lots of freight. There's more freight now than ever. But a lot of those mom and pop trucking companies are gone. They're gone from COVID all these different reasons they're gone. So it's harder and harder to work for a mom and pop place. So you're probably going to be working for a big old corporation, which it makes things different. If you're looking for a mom and pop's experience, it might be a little difficult to jump right back in and get those. You might have to get in it for a little while, get some recent experience before you can jump into those. The pay I heard the pay is really bad, but um, I only see my pay. You know, I hear people complaining about pay every day, but I'm not anything special, and my bills are getting paid. So I can imagine all the people that are special are doing really good. I'm just a company driver, but the owner operators are doing real good. There's a lot of chrome out there on them trucks, which means they're doing real good. You know, if you see more busted trucks than chrome trucks, then you know it's doing crappy. But everybody's out there buying chrome, which means they're doing good. I'm comfortable with my pay because I'm a trucker. You know, I didn't get into this to get rich. If I got into this to get rich, I'd be really upset. I got in this because trucking's not supposed to get you rich. It's supposed to make you be able to pay your bills. Yeah, people complain out here. The thing is, I don't talk to anybody out here, so I'm real self-conscious. Like, I'm probably not the best driver my dispatch has, right? I could say that, but I could be completely wrong. You know, the software here tells me I'm really good. I get really good runs, but maybe the other drivers are just lazy bitches. That's why they're always complaining about money. I don't focus on this income though. This income, it pays my bills. What I focus is on my main focus is on my additional revenue streams. That's my main focus, because this is guaranteed income, guaranteed insurance, yada yadas. But this isn't what makes me excited about life. This is just what keeps me alive. What keeps me excited about life is my additional revenue streams that I put together. That's hopefully one day will get me out of this truck. Yeah, I'm in a 2023 Freightliner Cascadia. So even if my Jake brakes on, it's still real quiet. It's real quiet. And then I bought this microphone off of Amazon, and I clip it to my glasses. It's got a little noise cancellation, but I didn't pay much. I think it was like $15 for the microphone. But the phone itself that I'm using is way up on the dash, up on the windshield. So if I don't use a microphone clipped to my glasses, you wouldn't be able to hear me talk because it's so far away. I use a text-to-speech program to read what you're saying into my ear because it's too far away to see. So between those two pieces of technology, I'm able to hang out with everybody. Because the technology doesn't exist. I had to create it. It took me a while because I was like, man, I wasn't streaming. I was just making videos, but my comments were getting swarmed with go live, go live, go live. And then I would go live, but then I couldn't talk or nothing because it was too far away. So I had to figure out how to not only talk and people hear me, but be able to have it read in my earpiece what people are saying. I just went live. It's like, what are you, dumb? I don't just go live. They wanted me to talk, and I wasn't getting it. But then after a while, I figured out, oh no, you guys wanted to hang out. We want to be just best friends, best buddies that ever existed. The best friends, streamies, right? Streammates. Streammates? No, because mate sounds like we're trying to be gay. We're friends. Haha. Bros. Yeah, I want to just pull over and just sleep. Days like this make me want to pull over and sleep. But I can't, because I got bills to pay. I have bills to pay. Like every time it's raining, my wife always tries to talk me into not going to work and just hanging out. It's like, it's so fun to be in the home in the rain. I'm like, oh man, I can't do that. You're a bad influence on me, woman. Bumper pros. Yeah, somebody might be able to find a way to make that one sound a little homo-ish, but it's a beginning. Oh, bumper, I brought her. Oh boy. Oh boy. Welcome. It's 5:54 a.m. and I'm guessing I'm probably an hour and a half outside of St. Louis, and I'm heading right into the belly of the beast. All right. Welcome to Middle America. 65 degrees out here. 65 degrees. Everything's still wet. Everything's wet from the rain. It's still a little slippery out here. But we got this.